Oh, that's so much nicer than saying testing. That's actually the only note I can do. Ooh, that's quite a bit of reverb. All right. Thank you guys all for coming out to this Skit Contest 2015 for Anime North. We really appreciate it, especially since it wasn't exactly the easiest walk all the way down and down and down. But you made it, and you're going to have a fantastic show. My name's Amanda. I'll be your MC for tonight. I'm known as Elemental Online, and I've been doing conventions since 2002, which isn't to say I'm an old fart, but it says that I'm getting close to that state. I can now, with zero sarcasm, say, back in my day, and mean it. Without further ado, I would like to introduce your judges. First up is Jayuna. Jayuna has been cosplaying since 2008. With a strong background in performance from competitive dance and costume contests, this master-level cosplayer is excited to judge the contest tonight. Also, you didn't hear it from me, but she's totally training to be a mad scientist. Next up is Pure Light. Pure Light has been cosplaying for 5 years and sewing for over a decade. She is a recent Bachelor of the Arts graduate and classically trained. She has traveled internationally as a cosplay guest and as a judge, and she loves to enter her own work whenever she has the time. Lucian has been cosplaying for over a decade. She has won Best in Show at Fan Expo on multiple occasions, and she currently works in costuming and film. She's worked on films like RoboCop and Corner Gas the movie. She likes to challenge herself, and as such does not do much besides cosplay and work. And last but never least is Lee Sion. Lee is a masterclass cosplayer who's been cosplaying since 2007. After attending a high school for the arts, Lee studied acting in Vancouver, BC, as opposed to Vancouver, Texas, before returning to Toronto to study fashion and costume design. Lee is thrilled to be returning to Anime North to judge the Skit Contest this year. So, big round for all of our judges! They move so fast I couldn't actually kick them off my stage. There goes my joke. All right, so let's get this party started. Now, I need to actually test volume, so when I point, I want you to make noise. I have the power. Also, this side wins. Now, before we put our first contestant up, there's a couple of ground rules. I get to make the jokes, you guys get to laugh. These wonderful people who are going on stage get to bust their butt and show themselves off to you. You get to cheer. That is all you get to do. Cheering can include clapping and laughing and cheering and screaming. Preferably in the happy scream, not the oh god, my eyes scream. And is not going to involve heckling of any sort. If it does, my ninjas, if they will raise their hands, they will beat you. So, just as long as we're clear, I will kick you out and stop the show to kick you out, and all of these people here will look at you and know you are awful. So, now that we've got that done, let's bring on entry number 1. Entry number 1 in the Novice Division. Introducing from Muscle Planet, member of the Muscle League, the legendary Trojan Sergeant Kinnikuman! Division, the awesome Alex George.
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, be true to your country, and ask not what I can do for your planet. Ask what you can do for yourselves.
I'm always thinking about what I can do for myself. I'm usually thinking about what other people can do for me, though. All right, entry number 2, also in the Novice Division, we have Purple Pikmin and Zombie. Entry number 2, short and sweet, Purple Pikmin and Zombie by Crystal Twist and Veronica B. Entry number 3 in the Novice Division, Minecraft Zombie Steve. That was Shauna W. as entry number 3 in the Novice Division, the very creepy Zombie Steve. Entry number 4 in the Novice Division, Sonico. I mispronounced the title. It's actually Somario, which is, of course, is what happens if you mash Sonic and Mario together, so you get the fastest man alive with the best merchandising possible. The princess is not in the other castle. The princess was already rescued, and you are way behind. Entry number 4, that was, in the Novice Division, by Daniel Pattison. Yes, so we are going to have a momentary pause while I entertain you for a moment, and my wonderful stagehand with the bunny stew. I do love the stew bunny. Nobody does rabbit stew quite like Holly. Thank you, thank you. I worked all night on that joke, so at least somebody got it. Okay, all 4 of you. While we're waiting, we're actually going to be judging this first group of fans. They were a bit special. This is their first Anime North, and they wanted a chance to really show off to all of us and get a taste of what Anime North is like. While we're waiting for our judges, who are sometimes going to bring up and tell us how awesome this group was, I'm going to tell you my favorite story about emceeing, because I've actually done this a couple of times, and it is the podium is not really made for people who are not men above the 5'7" route, because my first skit contest I emceed, I wore this gorgeous, gorgeous brown tubes, you know, cinched dress, brown sparkles, looked like something that came out of a Nara's closet from Firefly. I felt awesome. Watched the video afterwards, because I actually have this video feed that tells me what I'm doing, which is great. Didn't have that time. The podium stopped here. My dress stopped here. So for the entire masquerade, I was naked. Which meant my constant jokes about my boobs went over really well. I had no idea why. I was just like, apparently this is a boob crowd, and I'm always up for boob crowds. I mean, everybody should should have a boob crown. But yeah. So this year I have shoulders. Here's to shoulders, here's to boobs, here's to podiums being slightly shorter, and here's to our judges who I think are almost done. Let's give a round of applause to the group that just came on. Thank you for all 4 of our entrants. Awesome. All right, so the Best Zombie Attack Award goes towards entry number 2, the Purple Pikmin and Zombie. Our Best Crossover Award, of course, goes to entry number 4, Samari.